Alright, so the stream is currently launched. It's on the stream starting page. We're gonna do a few sound checks just to make sure that sound is going out correctly. If one of you would do me the favor of opening up the stream somewhere else so you can tell me when we've figured out the sound. Opening up the role-playing screen, which means we are live and you are visible. Okay. Excellent. And then let me figure that out. So you should be outputting to default or... dang it. I'm not sure how I can make that happen. I wonder what happens if I put you on... I'm hearing myself through somebody else's camera, by the way. Not catching it, huh? Damn God. Oh, the horror. Let's see. If I add a new audio channel through here. See if we can make that capture just everything from the desktop. Nothing, huh? Fuck.
Man.
Lo que veo que estás cambiando son las opciones de sonido de...
Look at this beautiful man doing one hand.
God damn. That is actually incredible. Thank God he plays the warrior. Okay, okay, so, excellent. I actually don't know what happened or how I fixed that. I am genuinely mystified, but I'm not going to poop on it. So, I guess. Why weren't you though? Okay, if I change to what's called broadcast stream mix, just a final couple of things. If I do this, are you able to hear sound effects? Well, fuck it. Fuck it, I'll play them for myself, even if you guys don't hear them, and I guess I'll just send you the things if you want to hear them outside. Ricardo, I think I'm hearing myself through your system. Probanding chomanding. Oh, damn it. God, that's horrifying. How about now? Better. Okay. Talk now, please. I think I got it.
Hello, hello,
Hello?
hello.
Aha. So that should be it.
I love you. Won't you tell me your name?
Yep, I can see the waveform.
Ahora sí.
I can
There
see
you
the
go.
waveform, so now I have you guys. Okay, so that took a little bit of doing since we don't have Streamlabs Pro anymore, but fuck it, we're ready to play. So welcome everybody to session 22, can you fucking believe it, of ORO. It's been a while to get here. For those who are just joining us now, or for everybody here present who needs a reminder, during the last session, the players finally attended a sharing ceremony, and it was bloody indeed. The sharing, for those who don't know, is for when the peoples of the Empire in this part of the world bleed for their goddess. In a floating platform on a floating temple, the important peoples of the city of Tenki gathered together to pool their blood as a resource in order for it to be purified and transformed into the royal blood, the most powerful magical substance known in the land. There was political intrigue, machinations, and transformations. We reunited with an old companion who had disappeared for a while, transforming first into a cloud, then into a jar, and now into a plant. And, oh, also, the players finally met their liege lord, or should better say, their lady, the woman known as White Orchid, priestess of the Empress. And so, at the end of last session, all of that blood which was poured into the sacrificial channels was lit on fire. One half of it coalesced and took the form of a flying dragon made out of the very material and took flight. Far away, somewhere else in the world, there is a temple high in the sky. Between those clouds there sits a legless, armless, skinless body. It rains water and golden petals. The temple is open to the air. Sorry, just going to lower the music volume for me. The temple is open to the air, and every few seconds, one of these flying beasts made out of magic and life hits the bars of the temple and explodes all over, only to be absorbed by the body sitting there. But we will not talk of the Empress. The party is now following the Lady White Orchid into, let me just lower my music volume here, into the High Pyramid of Tenki. So, being a little bit more immediate and descriptive, the people present are the warrior Zurok, the wizard Amadeus, the water bottle man, and the ranger.
Enough for friends.
Oh, what do you got here? Oh, so just to describe the Lady White Orchid, she does remind you of someone, but let's hang on. So the person that you are currently following is, much like most reborn, somewhere around 6.5 feet tall. She's got pale white hair and all black eyes. Like, the entire eye and the sclera is complete darkness. However, in spite of those superficial details, Amadeus, she does remind you entirely too much of someone from your past. Now, the procession is walking into the temple. There are a pair of gates worked in jade stone, which open for the party, your lady, the red priest known as Crow, who is holding hostage the previous I guess you could call her mayor, the previous ruler of the city. Technically it's his riding spider that's holding her between, the silken sheets. The door opens, massive, stone doors, and you find yourselves in a chamber that, has some stairs going off to the left, some going up on high, and there is yet another large set of doors. This one with an engraving of an enormous eagle holding closed a intricate mechanism that doesn't seem to have any way to be opened with mortal hands. And the river of blood that is on fire, which you followed in here, goes further into that closed chamber.
So I lean next to, I don't know, who am I next to that is from here?
Well, you're behind Orchid. I guess Hawkwind is right with you, right with the group. He's sort of looking around and going, holy shit, I've never actually been here,
Okay. So I walk a little bit closer to White Orchid and ask, whispering, what's this? What's in here? What's with a weird door?
Well, technically I thought you guys would know about this already. Half the blood, or a bit more, goes to the Empress. The rest we use to run our magical artifacts to keep the city aloft. If we...
Oh.
Yeah, that was the big problem that bitch had. She's, she thumbs back to Agile Jib, who is just, in her restraints. She couldn't get in there, so she couldn't properly redistribute the blood or do rebirths the way they're supposed to. Now we've gathered the resources, and now we have to do the work of I guess, bureaucracy? Bloodocracy?
Right. On that note, how resistant are those restraints?
So you take a good look and see that, Agile Jib is definitely not taking it easy. She seems to be using her nails to cut up, try to get away. The enormous spider that Red Crow called Quailak just throws another burst of silk, and now she's even more completely encased. And Red Crow says, pretty tight, pretty good.
Right. Okay. She's a snake. Those have tricks. Be careful.
He slams his staff on the ground, and fire, just everybody jets out a little plume of fire. That includes you guys. It's like all of a sudden you have the scent of peppers in your mouth, and you go a little burst of red.
Oh.
Roasted. So do I. She'll be safe and tight under my protection, but I'm afraid this is where I stop. As part of the ancient compact, I am not allowed in there.
I suppose neither is any of us.
Well, technically, says White Orchid, we do have... you're with me. Tonight's weird, tonight's special. And besides, I don't want to be parted from the people who saved me quite so quickly. So,
all right.
How about we get this gate open?
I just have a question. I am allowed to still be in her shadow, or
Oh,
I'm not
absolutely.
allowed to be in her shadow? Oh, I keep in her shadow. I will keep myself in her shadows.
Right, so you're just literally under her feet, and it's
Yeah.
not weird or creepy. It's just strange.
No,
It's-
just for safety.
Listen, man, it's understandable. If I could have my bodyguards in my literally under my feet all the time, I would. So, Hawkwind sees that this is his moment, and he pulls out the magical lute Thunder Ore that you all obtained from a battlefield long ago and far away, and walks up to the middle of the room. Well, here goes nothing. And starts to play. And, he plays whichever one of the songs from Ocarina of Time you can remember best, but in a lute. And when he finishes, there is a sound of grinding. The eagle's talons move, and the second door opens. And beyond it is the inner sanctum of Tenki. So the site that
While we go in, I take a bit of a closer look to the mechanism to see if it's obsidian like the one we saw in the pyramid.
You mean the mechanism on the door?
Yeah,
So it's...
because if it's reacting to sound...
So, yeah, that's the thing. You're not able to see inside the door itself, but you do see that there are a large number of pieces inside that are a much darker color than the rest of the jadestone. So the primary colors here are red tile, green uncolored jade. Most of the building is constructed out of this stuff. After all, it's in the sky, so it needs to be buoyant. But you do notice black pieces of obsidian sliding back into the doors as they open. So the room on the other side is a very long esplanade. There is that central channel still carrying living blood all of the way inside. The blood is lit on almost invisible fire, like an alcohol fire, and there is a large pit on the far end. There are, some braziers burning some fuel that who knows when was the last time that it was replaced, but they're still burning. There are large columns holding up the ceiling. It's probably some 50 or 60 feet high, so you can't really see it. And there are jars all over the place. There are enormous earthenware jars, some smaller, some large, dotting the walls at the far back of the room, placed in different piles. As behind you, some of those legionnaires and crafters that had accompanied the ceremony walk in and put them in different piles. Some of the people that came with you, you realize that, oh, these must be like the backlog, right? Like people who were supposed to be reborn, or blood from outside tribes that was supposed to be poured in, but because they couldn't access this room, it couldn't be properly processed. Hello, Arepa Master, welcome. Thank you for being here. And you also notice the pool at the very end has a floating crystal on top. It is multifaceted and not at all regular. The thing seems to be growing and then losing shapes and falling to pieces back into the main pool, resonating weirdly. Almost like, well, like a tree or a bonsai that hasn't been cut in a very long time. Well,
Great.
I guess. So, didn't you guys have a friend that needed seeing to?
Oh, shit! Sully, where the fuck is Sully? I start, because I am the way I am, I just start shouting into the room we came from, the name of the guy. Fuck, I always forget his name.
Tutul.
Tutul.
You can just call him big guy. I don't think, the biggest guy around.
No, like, Suruk remembers the name. I forget the name. That's the thing.
That's fair. So as you call back to this person, which you know to be around, you see him. He actually comes down one of the set of stairs carrying a jar. About a dwarf-sized jar.
Oh.
Yeah, so the man has a face made for frowning, but he does look sad. And he sets the jar in front of you guys and says, I tried to keep him with us, but the arts of healing are not mine to command. As we agreed,
Yeah.
I would not stand in your way. I will not. And he takes a look at Agiljib. I will not help my daughter now.
Thank you. And thank you for trying to revive Sully. I guess with his age, there was only so much anyone could do. But apparently, you can still be saved.
It can be done, says White Orchid.
But
We've got plenty to work with. Plenty of material, at least. Although, if we're being entirely honest, I haven't done this in a long time. I might not be able to do it all on my own.
I can help.
There's a problem with your... You're a boy. You suddenly flash back to that time you tried to use the Empress's magic and transformed into a meatball made out of pain.
Well, yeah.
oh yeah, we all remember that tragic time.
I'm not trying to diminish your magical ability, sir, but we know historically what happens when men try to wield the power of the Empress.
Oh yeah, we saw. Yeah.
You should let
Okay,
him
so
try at least again. It will be
what
fine.
I still can try.
who
I
do we
can
need?
try.
Sorry?
I can
Who
try.
do we need? Who do we need that can help you?
Well, I know you're not going to want to hear this, but that one.
Okay. What about the? And I lean closer. What about the ladies? In the house downstairs that do the healing thing.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with them, but they would need to study for about 100 years. This is very specialized.
God damn it. All right. The things we do for a dead dwarf. I'll stand guard.
So, you guys go and recover Agile Jib from her captivity.
Well, someone does that, I just go, kind of like mumbling to myself, God fucking damn it, you're people in their fucking blood. And I just grab the jar and pull out Sully.
So, Sully's in there. He doesn't look like he's being mistreated. He, quite frankly, just looks like he went to sleep. I mean, he does have some bruising around the chest area. But other than that, just age caught up to him, you guess. Bit of a shame.
So I just
However,
put him on my shoulder and...
Who has the highest perception here?
I believe that's me.
It should be, yeah.
Is your passive what's your passive perception stat?
18.
Okay. All right. Notice nothing for now. I'm not trying to be a dick here. So you walk in, you grab Agile Jib. What do you say to Red Crow as you take the prisoner?
So I think sort of went for Sully's body. So who went for the prisoner? Or would I go for the prisoner?
Let's just say as a group that she gets handed over to a squad of legionnaires and you all go deeper into the room.
Okay.
So here's what happens. Both of the ladies, as you go towards the end of the room, both of the ladies step into the pool of blood at the end and sink down to their knees. And they begin to do magical mumbo jumbo. I'm not going to make the noises here right now, but that enormous crystal that is hanging in the middle begins little by little to take on a more circular shape.
I believe that's my call to drop out of her shadow.
Yes, that would probably be a good idea.
Okay, I just go out and keep watch.
Well, this is happening. I'm just focusing on really, really trying to find where this other snake bitch lungs are. Like, we're in her body, exactly where her lungs are, just in case. That's what I'm focusing on.
I mean, when she looks like a person, they're presumably where the rib cage is.
Exactly, but you know why? I'm just focusing on knowing where the exact spot where they are.
So it is at this point in time. So here's what happens. They begin to cast this complicated magic to stabilize the crystal. Tutul leaves. Red Crow is outside. You guys are all here in the inner sanctum. And you begin to hear the sounds of commotion just outside the gate. The room is long enough that it takes some effort to see outside, but there is a noise like... Why don't you roll me a perception check so you can get the right idea?
That's 9. That's
I got a
total
19.
27.
I got an 18 plus. Perception is with what? Sorry, I'm just a little rusty
Wisdom.
today.
It's wisdom in this case. With rolls
Okay,
that
that's
high,
22.
guys, with rolls that high, you know for a fact that people are fighting just outside the door. There is a sound of commotion, and it's not just a few people. There seems to be like an actual battle happening outside.
Okay, so I turn to Moricon and say, "Hey, Lizard Boy, can you go check that out real quick, please? You can move faster than any of us."
Yeah, just keep an eye on the old man.
Roger. I draw my sword.
Pretty good idea. Murakami,
I-
how do you go out?
Took my access. How tall is this building? And the doors?
So the entirety of the pyramid is probably around a couple hundred feet
No,
high, but this
the floor where we are.
about
the floor
60
where we are.
feet. So it's large enough for, I mean, what would be more than a house. Like, you think, just doing a quick calculation in your head, if he crouched down, the red monk could have walked into this room or out.
Okay. So is bigger enough for me to fly into the hallway to see what's going on outside.
Yeah, absolutely. That would give you advantage if you wanted to be stealthy about doing so.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I just go up and fly straight to the hallway to see what's going on, what's the fighting. I don't take out my axes this time. I just take out my bow.
Excellent. Hey, flying bowman, terrifying combination when it comes to D&D. So you fly out, and immediately there's the scent of fire, things being burnt. The stone of the building is an enormous sound insulator, because the moment you're able to see both the main room and outside, it seems like the city is being sieged. I would like to play a sound effect here, but my sound configuration is all screwed. Not just that, but you recognize that there is at least, you recognize the attacking forces. It just doesn't make any sense. The city is being attacked by Romans, people in white armor. And there is a force moving through the hallway towards the pyramid where you are in.
Aren't they wearing the same armor that the motherfucker zombie were in the crypt that we were before?
You're alone at this point, so you're not talking to anyone, I think.
Yeah, that's just me explaining my reasoning to understand why the fuck I do recognize those motherfuckers. And I tell to Jean, go tell to the fucking orc that we are scrub. The fucking zombies from before are attacking the city. Please. And tell them
I need you to roll
close
me. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw. Difficulty 18.
Shit. Dexterity. That's a 19. It's a 13 in the dice, and I have proficiency with saving throw for dexterity. That's a 19.
Oh shit! Do you have evade? So you would take half damage for this, unless you also have evasion, which allows you to completely deny it. Can you check that?
Evasion. I don't have that.
And it's only going to be half damage. Let me just roll it here. So that's going to be 9 points of damage, as faster than it actually happens. And listen to what I'm saying. Faster than it actually happens, you are attacked by what seems to be spikes made out of black goo. It's just out of nowhere from the black of night. It's as if somebody has shot you with a shotgun of a ballista. An array of spears made out of black material just seem to materialize behind you. Some of them have gone through you, though none of them have hit anything particularly vital. It is so confusing that you can only get like a very estimate of where they came from, but there definitely wasn't any war equipment that was shot. It's like just all of a sudden you were hurt. Now, with your 19 base perception, I'll let you know one detail, which is that among the group of undead soldiers pushing their way across the outside plaza, there is one of them who has blonde hair and seems to be smoking a cigarette.
Damn it!
And it looks particularly important between the undead soldiers.
Yep. Guy's just marching, walking towards you, not a care in the world.
Fuck, not him.
Who is it? Sorry?
Marius.
I repeat to Jean, go now. Will I try to maintain my stability?
You got it, boss. And he just flashes inwards.
And
You are currently
aim
flying.
my bow in his direction with a hail of thorns.
Oh shit! Well, he can. If he can throw artillery, then I guess
Yeah.
so can you. I'll allow you to
I-
make one attack, but be aware that rather than combat, this is currently still narrative rules. So depending on if you get too much attention, you might get hit again. Go for it. Roll to attack.
Yeah, fuck it. If anything, White Orchid will revive me if we are survived.
If you survive.
No.
If. I'm not trying to be a dick here, but I may have come to play, but I'm not playing this time.
Well, that's 14. What is my bow? My bow is 20.
So at 20 hits, please roll for damage.
So the Hail of Thorns, if 1 d10, and that's 1d8 for the bow. There is 8 and 7. The 7 can be saved. The 8 no. The 8 is the damage of the bow, and 7 is the Hail of Thorns.
You see that the figure walking towards you just tanks it. Just tanks it. He literally allows it to blow his arm apart, and it grows back.
Holy shit. I try to go inside again, trying to pull the doors, to close the doors behind that I'm leaving behind for entering the hallway.
Okay, so in quick
Barricade
succession,
everything.
so in quick succession, you try to go back inside. Please roll me a strength check to see if you're able to move the doors, or at least one of them. But I'm going to let you know the difficulty on that is a 22. Now, for those who are in the room, you have been watching this ritual take effect. The crystal made out of blood is now almost a perfect, I guess, 100 decahedron. It looks like a golf ball, right?
Okay.
It's like a gigantic blood golf ball that is vibrating. And little by little, the two priestesses put it back into the pool. making sure that it keeps its shape until it completely dissolves. And then you see runnels of this blood go off into the walls, into the floor, through tiny little channels. It's not like it's splashing everywhere. It's more like it's a circuit that's being turned on. And this room itself fills up with mist. And that's when Jin comes in and goes, hey, guys, we're getting attacked.
Attacked by what?
Please make that roll for me. What result did you get?
It was a 12 with the 7 on the dice. So
I'm afraid I'm gonna need you to make me another dexterity check. And Jin says to you guys, bad guys.
What do they look like?
They look like the soldiers here, but their armor is all white and bony.
White and shit, Romans!
You say that out loud.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to need both you, Nasser, and Amadeus to make me perception checks. Just to see if you catch what happens when you do that. As I open up the map.
I got an 11.
I got a 16
20.
plus 4, that's a 20.
I get
Not
a natural
natural,
20.
16 plus 4.
You got a natural 20?
Yeah. I got here on the computer that my dice are on the table. I'm too lazy for reaching, so I doing it in Google.
All right, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you this time. You guys catch. There is a change in the expression of Agile Jeeb. For a moment, she looks very pleased with herself.
I look at her and say, "You brought them here."
No, she just looks
Why?
at you and goes, "Oh, I didn't bring them. I just didn't stop them." I'm just going to share with you boys the link. Nope, not the embed code, sorry. Copy the link. I'm going to put it on our WS group so you can click on it and come on over to the battle map whiteboard where we're going to carry out this battle. I'm just going to pull up a little bit of music. And I hope the sound of it is not too overpowering on stream.
I believe it's this big room with a red carpet thingy and... No, it's not. That's not red carpet, it's blood. Sorry.
That's correct. This is what it looks like, more or less. Some things, not being defined. I didn't fill the entire room with jars. But you'll find that a little further down here, we have your tokens. And I'm going to allow you guys to place yourselves anywhere you want in the room, considering you have time for setup and you know where the enemy are going to be coming from. Oh, let me just bring to front.
Okay, so
Your tokens are here to the left of the map.
yeah, but where?
What are these? Are these the good guys or the bad guys?
So the guys that you see here are some of the soldiers that were carrying jars inside. I'm just gonna put a last couple of people in here. I hope the tokens that I have made are easy enough to read, given the peoples that are on them.
Okay, and where do we put Sully?
Would you kindly put his token on top of one of these jars? Thank you. Very much.
So
Oh, I have a special token for you, Leo. for those watching on stream and not in person, oh shit, right, I can put the map up on screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's me. Fucker.
Listen, it was the best I could do with the little time I had. So here's what's going to happen.
So is the spell ready?
So the blood has been completely stabilized. That part of the spell is ready. What hasn't been done is reviving people. Right?
Okay.
Before we begin, however, here's what I'm going to say. The Lady Ajuljib takes a look at the soldiers around the room and says, "Do you wish to die tonight? Or do you want to remain?"
Wait. Before that goes on, remember I was really, really focusing on knowing exactly where her lungs are?
Yeah.
The cast create water inside her lungs.
Create water is a cantrip, right?
Yep.
Then I guess we're in combat because she's just going to counterspell that shit.
Okay.
Sorry, mate. It's how it goes. So everybody please roll initiative. She's going to make a charisma check to see if she's able to convince the soldiers. So those 6 soldiers that are around you are not immediately on her side or on the
Wait,
Roman
but is
side.
she distracted by talking to the soldier, or is she counterspelling my shit? Because that's what I was doing while she was distracted.
Because here's the thing. Because what you were trying to do is, one, a cantrip. I'll say that she literally just spent a higher level spell point. You see the blood around her feet wave a little bit, and she just continues talking like it's nobody's business. With that show of strength, she gets advantage on this check. Rolling the d20. That is a 15 plus 8, which means she's able to, unless you're all going to contest this somehow, get them on her
It's
side.
first level transmutation. Sorry, it's not a cantrip. It's first level transmutation. My bad.
Oh.
Still, counterspell is at the very least a level 3 spell. So
Yeah, no, I know. I was just.
so you know how the rules on that one go.
Yeah.
So she, you see the soldiers look at each other, and they recognize a bad situation about to get worse, and they put their shields together. The 3 that are on your side, Amadeus, are looking towards you with their shield walled up. The 3 on Sully's side move into, make to move into the pool to grab White Orchid. So let's everybody roll initiative, please.
Correct.
I write down
Okay.
No.
18 plus 0.
I got an 11.
I got a 19. Plus. Hold on.
No, sorry, not an 11. 12.
Plus 4. I got a 23.
Mine is 20.
So that's a... Fuck, I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, mate. What's your character's name again? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Murakami. That's right. Okay. So at the top of the initiative is Murakami. You're going to move first.
I already know it's impossible for me to close this door. So there is nothing on the sides that I can use to at least try to barricade this shit, but that will be also pointless because this motherfucker tank a fucking artillery shot. So I will just try to go back. Talking.
So you're currently
It's-
flying. Are you staying up
Yeah.
on air level or at ground level?
No, air
'Cause
level.
Your thing has a duration, right? For like 5 minutes.
It's 10 minutes.
Okay, so for the purposes of this scene, you are a flying entity.
Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 35 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. Damn. I don't have anything else to do because
You're out of range to do any shots.
not exactly, but I don't know what's going on in the pool. I was too far away. Or do I know what's going on in the blood pool?
Oh, you have a pretty good idea from your position that the soldiers have turned against you, and that Agile Jib just boom batted aside a spell from Amadeus, which is kind of impressive.
Yeah. Okay. Then Surugi's there. I will. I will shoot at the guys that are near Amadeus.
Okay, what are you doing? Is it like an area of effect thing?
Yeah, it's 5 feet around the target. And my bow is a long bow, so it's half range enough to get there.
Oh shit, so because it's a 5-foot square, it's like you can hit all 3 of them with a single shot. That's insane.
That's Hail of Thorns.
That is actually insane. Roll to hit then.
That's an 18.
They just happen to have 18 AC, so that's a hit. So there's an amount of damage that just goes through. The other one is a save, right? Is it a dexterity save?
Yeah. Yeah, the Hail of Thorns is only for the ones that are on the sides, these 2 guys. And the one in the center get hit by the arrow, nevertheless. So.
Okay, so they all failed their dexterity throws, so just give me damage.
Okay. Let me just remember here is a D8 and 1 D10. That's 8 plus... Okay, that's 3 for the one in the sides.
No.
And is 8 plus 3, 11 for the one in the center.
Notified. So you reach back with your bow. The arrow splits in the air and splinters of magically infused wood strike their armor. So there is the sound of flesh tearing, but the 3 soldiers bear it, even on their backs, and continue their march. Do you have any other actions to take?
No, I go down.
Okay, then we're going to continue with the next person in the turn order. So here's the thing, Amadeus, what is your dexterity bonus? Because you're actually tied with Agile Jib, so the way this shakes out is whoever has the higher dex has the priority.
18 dexterity.
So that's a +3 bonus.
Yeah.
18 is +3. Yeah.
So that's
No, +4.
unfortunate.
+4 is
+4.
+4.
Still unfortunate. This is a boa. She has very high dex. So in spite of her luscious body, as I described last time, she moves like lightning. So the first thing that's going to happen, let me just get my stats here so I'm not just talking out of my ass. The first thing is that Ajajib is going to use Mage Armor. That is going to increase her AC a set amount. You see that she, literally the blood that she is standing on rises up her body in the form of plates that levitate a little bit off of her body. And then she is going to attack. So this is something called Arcane Burst. She's able to attack 4 times for this. I'm just gonna make some rolls here. Fuck me, it's with a 150 feet of range, so she can hit anybody in this room, which is a little bit insane.
I already hate this girl.
You're late for that.
So, does anybody have an AC above 20?
Above 20?
Yeah.
No.
Then I'm afraid that every person that I'm going to target now is going to take a hit. The first hit is going to go towards Amadeus, you being the closest. A lance of darkened blood energy just leaves her hands, almost as if a tentacle was sprouting out of the pool of blood, for an average damage of 27 force. If you have any resistances to that, it would be good. The second hit is going to go
20 what?
27
Okay.
force damage.
Yeah.
So you get splashed with a sharpened spear made out of blood. The second hit is going to go towards Zurok. Also force damage.
Damn.
And the other 2 hits are not actually going to go towards any of you. She's going to use both of them on the largest jar here at the end. So you see these tentacles of blood explode out of the pool beneath her. 2 of them, like laser cutters, just go and cut the jar in half. And an enormous corpse falls out. You're not able to make the details out very well, but it's got an elongated body. It's got like a golden crest, almost as if it was wearing a collar. And it's got very long teeth. The whole thing is mummified, and its face falls into the pool and doesn't move for now. So that's going to be Agile Jib's first turn. The next person on the list is Amadeus.
Okay, question. So, she already did all her actions. She cannot counterspell anything now, right?
At the moment, that's no. Counterspell is a reaction. So technically she could still use one this turn. Just laying it out straight.
Who comes after me in the initiative?
I believe it would be White Orchid.
And then?
And then the Legionnaires, just as a group.
Oh shit. Okay. So I'm gonna delay my initiative until after White Orchid.
Okay. So, White Orchid takes a look at the situation, sees you bleeding, sees the others also having taken a hit, and the first thing she's going to try to do is actually convince the Legionnaires back to her side. She takes one look at them and goes, "By all legal rights, what you are doing is wrong. We are now the rulers of this city." I guess she panics. She's not very clever at the moment. Let's make that a charisma check. That is a 0. No, wait, that is a 6. Fuck me. My eyes. So that was her free action. Clearly didn't work. She is now going to cast, I believe it was guidance. So she's going to cast, it's just going to make sure that I'm using the right rules here. Just a moment, boys. Okay, so she's going to use Bless at a 2nd level, which means that for your next roll, all 4 of you have plus 1d4. You suddenly feel bolstered by this white sort of, let's call it clean burning solar energy instead of coal powered, as your lady looks at you and thinks that the best thing that she can do is make you all a little bit more capable. After her,
Can I? Well, I don't know if this is possible, because can I shout something ahead of my turn? Or maybe say something either to Nasser or to Amadeus. Maybe Nasser, because he's closer. Tell Nasser, give me mist. Like, turn this place into fog.
Oh, fuck. I think I can do that.
that might be useful. So, I'm sorry, I just had one of those increases in volume on my headphones. Okay, so now the Legionnaires are going to move. It's 1, 2, 3. Here it's difficult terrain. 4. 2 of them are going to push into the pool. They don't quite make it up there. Then 1 is going to move here. I'm just going to do the movements first. Okay, so they don't quite all get to you. They're not all able to hit you from where they're standing. So here's what happens. What's your AC, Nasser?
10.
So that's first one is a 4 on the dice. You might actually have dodged this one. Oh, only a +5 to hit. Well, yeah, actually, the first Legionnaire attacks you, and he just whiffs you. I guess he's never tried to attack a plant person before. Plant water person, you choose how much hentai there is in your dodging. I'm not going to get in the middle of that. Now, there are going to be 2 multi-attacks done against the wizard. That one is a 7. I know that you have more than 13 AC. The other one is a 4.
Oh.
Then the other guy. That is a 3. Are you fucking kidding me? And that is a 6. Not one of them got a roll above 10. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you
like literally?
kidding
I'm
me?
imagining the guys behind their shields, like.
Let's just say my face is making the mist.
Agile Jib looks at them and goes, "You idiots! Throw the pots into the river. Leave the wizard alone." And with that, that's their turn. Next up on the list is Zorok.
I delay my action for after Nasser.
Did somebody else delay their action?
I delayed my action until after the guys. Yeah.
Okay. So, that means it's Nasser then. We're going... Don't twist me around with the order too much, please. Please.
Okay, I'm going to try to. There is water on this room.
Okay. Do you have any specific spells to do that, or do you just want to do an Arcana check and see what's what?
I want to create the mist for sort of just destroying water.
Oh, so just use the Destroy Water spell to do that.
Actually,
Yeah.
if I may, he can create water, and by creating the water, he can actually create a mist of water.
I can also do that using. It's the same. It's the same spell. So I'm going to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is. I only can create like 10 gallons of water. I don't know how much mist that is, but if I use second level spell slot, I can increase this to 20 gallons.
Okay, so I have no idea what that transformation is because I am into biology, not into water physics. But I will say this. Since you're spending a second level spell slot, let's just draw a frame. Let's just draw a shape here really quick. I'll say that you're able to make a cloud that covers about this space.
Let me check.
Is that reasonable?
That works for you, Surak?
Yep.
I mean, I guess it works for me, but I'll let you know that this is going to count as half cover for everyone that's inside, which means that everybody's going to have a +2 to AC and a +2 to Dex against attacks made either within or from outside. So basically, visibility is low, but not completely impeded. Understood?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be more dense this cloud from me to the exterior, right? Or how this work?
Oh, I'm assuming that you're just taking water from your own body, because if you wanted to call in the winds from outside, that would be a different effect. You wear a cloud for a while, but I don't think you have enough cachet to just be like, hey, come on, Cumulus, Cirrus, Nimbus, the party's in here, bitch. It's a bit more complicated than that.
I think I create the water for the air.
Yeah, you just draw it in.
Okay.
But it's not like you're pulling, a cloud from the outside. So, do you have any other actions?
Yes, I'm going to take advantage of this cloud and move around this fucker into his back.
Okay, as soon as you step into the pool, if you were missing any health, you immediately regain 1d8 hit points. But are you stepping into the red? Yes or no?
I cannot. No, I cannot. From the red is the pool, right? I can move right here, like in this.
Okay, so you're not leaving that guy's engagement range, so you're not going to take attacks of opportunity for now.
Exactly.
Okay.
I can move. Sorry, I can throw a stealth dice, so he don't. I can see he don't person that in his back.
I'm afraid that's not quite going to do it unless you have levels in Rogue at the moment.
Okay.
So, that moves us down the initiative order. The next person then would be Zurok, since you had delayed your turn. What are you going to do with it?
First, I'm going to cast Blur.
Okay, you were already in the sauna, now you also look pixelated.
Exactly. So I'm trying to, as much as possible, I try to make myself invisible. Now, what do I want to do? I want to charge. Maybe not charge, but I want to move fast with stealth. And I want to attack. Well, she's a little bit too far. I want to attack Agile Jib directly, like in a surprise attack.
That's going to be difficult because even if you had the range to get there, the pool of blood counts as difficult terrain. Just letting you know, it makes you.
I want to jump.
Oh,
Wait. I want to do an action while he's doing this action. I mean, he's attacking, and I'm going to do something else.
okay. What do you got?
I got a spell for her. I'm just waiting for the action.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like very close because if I do double my movement, I can still use action surge to jump at her.
Oh shit!
And I'm going to move to the pool, to the blood pool, like here,
Okay,
inside the blood pool.
hang on. Trying to move this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I turn my base action into
Oh, who do we got
movement to move one more, and jump from here.
there? Oh, that's Leo. Thank you. Okay, so. Ooh, shit. That's 1, 2, 3. Fuck, what are the rules for jumping? I think they're awful and terrible and nobody likes them. Oh, why don't we... Fuck me. Are you going to cast the jump spell on him, or are you going to do anything else specific, Hugo? Nope.
What I want to do is I want to cast the spell while she is distracted receiving the attack.
Okay. Alright, we'll see what spell it is then. So,
When you make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. There you go. That's how much you can jump.
okay, so you've done the run, and your strength modifier is like a +3 or a +4. I'd say you're able to move 10 feet. 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 15 feet to get there. You'd be able to splash way into the pool, but not quite make it there even jumping.
Can I do an athletics check to increase that?
Let's call it a difficulty 15 athletics to get that last stretch.
Okay. For this, I can also try to use... where the fuck is it? Tactical Mind? Which is... you have a Mind of Tactics. When you fail an ability check, you can expend the use of your second wind to push yourself towards success. Rather than regaining hit points, you roll a d10 and add a number to the ability check.
All right, so you take a deep breath. Make a Michael
Let's
Jordan
see. Let's see
push.
if I fail the first check, because this is
Go
if
for
I
it.
fail.
Go for it.
18 on the dice. Plus 2, it's a 20.
Fuck me, your ass leaps across the air.
So I'm jumping it jumping in the air with sword in hand, looking for a stab.
Okay, so roll to hit. Be aware she's got a surprisingly high AC right now.
Yeah, it's a magic armor.
Come on.
Come on.
Fuck, it's a 1.
So you make the biggest leap of your life across a pool of... Wait! Oh no, actually, you're fucked. Even with the 1d4 from Bless, you're not gonna make that one. unfortunately.
But it's not a 1. So it's not a 1.
No, but
And he can fall on the floor. And please throw blood on her eyes. Make that your second move.
Okay, are you going to use your action search?
I already have to use it to be able to do this. I can still attack twice.
Okay, give it a try. So you fall into the pool, and unfortunately, it's stickier than you thought. There is something to it that just feels strange.
Cover her eyes with something.
I'm gonna need you to
But
roll
hang
me a
on,
Constitution
where-
saving throw, please.
Wait,
Difficulty 20.
Hang on. I jumped. Because the athletics check I did was trying not to run through the pool, but to make the jump longer enough to land on the bitch.
I know. The problem is you can't occupy the same space physically, and also this is the first time you've been in contact with royal blood, even if you're not ingesting it. So I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Does he bump on her?
What did he say?
18.
Did you bump on her? Like maybe when he jumps, he's trying to jump like at her, so he doesn't hit her. But does she like?
Not in a
punch
damaging
her,
fashion
bump
with
her?
that first move.
Okay.
I don't want it to be damaging.
So you roll the attack.
Wait, the attack or the Constitution?
Constitution first.
Okay. It's 6 plus 2. Can I add the thing from White Orchid?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a 1d4 though. Difficulty is 18.
1d4.
Are you reaching it?
So I got an 8 so far. A 1, it's a 17. Even if I had a 10 with my... No, not gonna make it.
So here's what happens. It's not actually a negative effect. What happens is, first of all, you recover 2d8 points of HP. Just being in contact with this liquid is immensely magically powerful. You
2d8.
recover that amount of health.
Okay.
However,
So
you are
that's
now delirious. It's like you have touched a live wire. For now, or at least until combat scene end, you both make and take attacks with advantage and disadvantage. So you're essentially high. Like you've touched a live wire of blood, and for the first time maybe in God knows how long, you're feeling bloodlust like never before.
Okay, so my first attack failed, but I got a second attack.
Go for it. You're making it with advantage. You feel a ridiculous amount of energy enter your limbs.
I go...
Yeah, that's exactly the phase I was imagining.
14 plus 7, so 21. Am I hitting?
21 meets it, hits it. So you can roll for damage.
It's a 6 plus 7, 13.
Noted. You hit
Oh,
her with a
and
meaty thwack.
if people attack me, it goes back to normal because I have a blur on.
That's true enough. Actually,
Yeah,
it's
disadvantage.
because you have blur, but you have this thing. Technically, yeah, it's canceled out. So until you get hit, yeah, interesting. Good to know. So that's Zurok's turn, as he takes a mighty leap and then has to deal with interesting magical effects. You may not be putting it in your mouth, but all of a sudden the taste of blood is all you can think about. Now, Amadeus, are you going to do anything with your stored action?
Yes, what happened is, while he was jumping at her, I was slowly walking into the pool of blood.
Okay.
Okay. Do I need to try Constitution, even though I've already touched Royal?
Actually,
before?
you don't. You are already reborn. This is already a part of you. But you do notice one thing.
Okay.
While you're standing here,
What?
any spells 3rd level and lower are free.
Okay.
You don't spend
It's not
any
gonna be a
spell
third
slots.
level. I look
You
at the
could try
bitch while
to draw
he's eating her.
You could try to draw more energy from the blood. You feel it. It's like you're standing in...
Exactly, that's what I'm
It'll
doing.
just take
So-
difficult Constitution rolls. Bear in mind, he has to roll to not be high. You would be under different effects.
Okay. What I do is I look at her and I say, you should have never tried me. And I use my 9th spell slot.
Here comes the meteor.
Yes. No meteors. And I look at her and I say, now, bitch, disintegrate.
Do you
And I
even
cast
have that spell? What?
It's a 9th level spell.
But hang on, you have one... I mean,
Slot. Okay, what are the dynamics of this? Because you keep changing them, so I don't understand right now.
I'm just so scared of you having access... Like, do you understand that 9th level spells are not even allowed in 5th edition?
I don't know. What I'm doing is, this is not a 9. This is a 6th level spell that I'm going to use as a 9th with the 9th level spell slot.
Okay, under those circumstances, I guess I have to allow it. It is in the rules. I'll say that is a whole lot of magic to be pulling out, though. So, 9th level, right?
No, hold on. Let me check because I can't remember if it's an 8th or a 9th level. Double check this one.
I think it would be 9th since we established that you're able to do one of those.
I think it's 9. Yeah, 9 level spell slot. It's a 9 level spell slot, but using the spell disintegrate to the bitch.
Okay, so I need you, please help me with this because I'm going to try to do it fairly. So she can cast things up to 6th level naturally, but she is also standing in the blood. You see that she looks at you, actually understands what you're about to do, and
But I'm trying to do this while she's... Of course. She should fit herself because I'm doing it while she's being attacked.
So, normally, the highest level that she could throw a counterspell at would be 6th, right?
Yeah.
Standing in the pool, I will allow her to make use of the same mechanic that I just gave you, which is pull in higher slots by taking the hit. So, exposing yourself to a higher magical charge from the pool. So, she will be limited by...
I'm using power. Bear in mind that I'm using power to power an already 9 spell slot. She's using a 6th level spell to power it more. Just so you know. Mine is naturally, if we go level by level, mine is 9, hers is 6. If I'm drawing power, mine goes higher, and so does hers. So it's...
Yes, but counterspell can still affect a higher level spell. It just has to make a roll. So essentially, if you're counterspelling something equal level, you have to hit, I think it's like a DC 15. If it's somewhere higher, then she has to hit a higher DC. So, of course, stronger spells are harder to counter. So first, I'm going to... First, I'm going to see if she's able to pull from the power without frying herself. So that's a 20 on the dice. I'm not fucking with you. She is able to cast an 8th level counterspell that is still weaker than your spell.
Okay.
Now, rules-wise, Just want to let me just read the rules of counterspell really quickly.
I have
I'm gonna go take a peek.
I can read it.
Don't narrate the important stuff yet. Hold on.
That's why I like to fight with chopos and chusos.
You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, if its spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting a spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals to 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the creature spell fails and has no effect.
Okay.
When you can.
So, at higher levels, you can use spell 11. Okay. So reading the rules, she would have to hit a 19
with disadvantage.
You're imposing that disadvantage on me. But
No, she's being attacked. She's being attacked while I'm casting the spell, and I'm using a 9th level spell, and I'm drawing power from the blood. This should be like an 11, 12 spell slot.
I'm gonna have to cancel out the disadvantage because she's drawn power from the blood as well. Therefore, it's a flat roll. Her spellcasting ability is at a +6, which means that she needs to hit a 13 on the dice, single roll, in order to not take what I assume is going to be an ungodly amount of damage.
No,
The difficulty is 10 plus the level spell. The difficulty is 10 plus the level spell, no her ability for the level spell.
Yes, but you use your spellcasting ability. So your spellcasting ability is your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier, which in her case is intelligence. So that comes out to a +6. So here we go. That is a 16 on the dice, unfortunately. But I will say, because this is such a high level spell, I'll allow it to do half damage. Just because I want to see it happen.
No, it doesn't do half damage. Hold on. She's gonna if it's success, she just gets disintegrated. If it fails, she gets 10d6 damage. Plus, as it's a level 9, she gets 10 plus 3. It's 19d6 level plus 40 force damage.
Well, mate, I'm afraid I'm not going to end my boss fight that easily when she actually made the roll. So I'm afraid there is a.
Buddy, these are the rules for the spell. It's the rules. Read the rules for the disintegration spell. It says, a creator target by this spell must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 10d6 plus 40 force damage.
So that's on a failed save. That's on a failed
save.
On
a failed save. Yes.
But the spell has been counterspelled.
She counterspell.
No. You're not get. Wait a minute.
She didn't do a dex save. She counterspelled.
Oh, she countered. That's right. Okay.
That's why I made her draw from the blood, so she could actually cast it at a high enough level to oppose it. Because I think there is a... Sorry, mate. Wizards not gonna let themselves be ass blasted into oblivion that easily. It's just how it goes. So. There is a moment where both wizards are looking at each other. There is a exchange of arcane energies. And you can tell that what was about to happen would have been quite terrible for everybody involved if it weren't for the enormous magical energies coursing through the room. So, That brings us down to the bottom of the initiative, where I'm just going to make a roll to see if the guy has decided to move any faster than at walking pace. He hasn't. Marius does not enter the room this round. This actually brings us back up to the top, which means it's Murakan's turn.
Okay. The legionaries are still with the bitch, right?
That's correct.
They keep moving with her. Dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Two, three, four, five, six. Two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Damn it, this is 30 feet. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to use the bonus Misty Step. That's free use for Misty Step.
Okay.
And another Misty Steps as a bonus. Because this is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
That will replace my movement. Instead of walking, I will just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will just blink here.
Okay, you are at the edge of the pool. You, with like the Nightcrawler sound effect, you disappear, reappear.
Now I have only one action, one extra action, and that will be too bad if I spit acid into the pool.
You could certainly try.
I could spit acid to the legionaries, but there will be any. I mean, I have taken the blood. I feel like I shouldn't spit my acid into the pool or something like that.
I mean, you know it would be sacrilegious. You don't know what interactions there could occur.
Oh. But mine is I can change it for onto a cone actually. Yeah, it's a cone. It would be like un, dos, tres. It will be like this. Let me just draw it. Wait, this is not what I wanted to do. I will spit a cone of acid. How do I roll?
I know what you mean. You wanna catch these two guys, basically.
Yeah.
In terms of distance, does that also hit the three on the other side?
No, because it's a coin. It's just 50 feet.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so they roll dexterity to dodge that, don't they?
Yep.
So I'm gonna say, because they are in difficult terrain, they're gonna have to do this with disadvantage. Okay, so one of them rolled a 18 on both dice. The other one rolled a 3 on his second one. So out of the two guys, both of them, one of them gets hit for full damage. Does the other one take half?
Yeah. The one that's safe take half the damage, and the other one take full damage.
Okay, give me the damage, please.
I add the d4 here, because I'm not doing anything else in this turn.
Come again?
From the bless. The bless.
Yes, that's right. You can apply it.
Okay. That's 14 total.
14 total damage. So the guy you hit full on just straight up dies. You see him melt, and so you notice one thing. One, your acid interacts with the blood by being turned into water. So when it hits the actual pool itself, it's like there's a catalytic reaction, there is an expansion of gas, there's a bunch of clear water on top, which boils away quickly and just adds to the mist around you. The other guy, the one you hit for half, has a much worse time because, well, he's actually normal human and he hasn't taken any blood before. So there's a thing where he both takes damage and recovers health at the same time, which leaves one of his arms completely skinned. The other guy is briefly a beef jerky person before the rejuvenative effects of the blood fail. But one of the soldier that took half the damage is now distracted and turns to look at you with rage in his eyes. So one of these boys is dead.
Okay, after I spit and I see the reaction, I scream, "Stop now!"
Roll an intimidation check. Why not? Be aware difficulty is 20.
It's worth trying. I have advantage on rolls for charisma. Well, it's no, it's another 20. It's 7 plus 4 is 11. But it's worth trying.
Unfortunately, you're not able to break through the fog of his rage. So now that brings us down the initiative order and onto Agile Jib. So first off, she's looking at Amadeus with a face of fright that you had not noticed until previously before. She has a very expressive face, but it's like even if you perfect parry a nuke, that was still a nuke. She got lucky. Yeah. So she is going to try to cast Shapeshift on herself. So this is an innate ability, but it works like a spell. She is going to make a roll here. You see that her form begins to change into that of an enormous snake. Or rather, you see a person slowly dissolving and then a dark shadow moving beneath the water.
She is dissolving right next to me. Do I get an opportunity attack?
As a matter of fact, you do. Because she's also trying to use this to move away. I'm not going to tell you where she moves to, but both you and Amadeus would have the ability to do attacks of opportunity here if you wanted to.
Okay.
You're muted, baby.
She's dissolving into what? Like a sort of mist or something?
No, she's changing shape, so it's like she's becoming gooey and taking on a new form under the water.
Okay, so since I am high, I think I am starting to remember a little bit the feeling I got when I drank that shit back in the temple, in the Black Pyramid.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going full psycho.
Go for it. Both of you may attack.
Shit. So it's with advantage, right?
That's correct.
And if I remember correctly, I have improved crit.
Oh,
Oh no.
Let me double check that.
I believe you do.
Improved critical, yes.
So you crit even on 19s, don't you?
And to show you right here, I don't know if you can.
It's not showing it. Your
Wish
camera program is disappearing it.
Hang on, let me turn that off for a sec. Video, virtual background. Okay. So this is an 18. Okay.
Okay.
This one is a 19.
Motherfucker, so that is a crit. That is proper critty. Roll your crit
And
damage.
on top of that, where is it? Grade Weapon Master. No, wait. Ability score.
Don't tell me you hit with max
increase,
damage on a crit.
When you hit a creature with a weapon that has a heavy property as part of an attack action, you can cause the weapon to deal extra damage. Okay, so we already did that. Immediately after you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1, you can make one attack with the same weapon as a bonus action.
I'll allow it. It's technically not your turn, but I believe it does fit within the action economy.
So the first swing is critical.
Yeah.
So it's 6 dice or 2 dice and multiply by 2.
It's 2 dice multiplied by 2. Is the damage by 2.
So that's a 4 times 2, 8 plus 7 is
There, 15.
15. Do I get to attack twice since I attacked 2 times, or
You
not
do.
because it's not my turn?
I mean,
Because
hang on. You get to make the second attack because you did the crit.
okay, second attack is do I have to roll attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to roll attack again. With advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Second one is a 16 plus 7,
That's a 23.
23. Hits, right?
Yes. Oh, just to be clear, as she transforms, she loses the mage armor. So she's back to having a lower AC.
Okay. So the second attack is 4 plus 7,
That's 11.
11. So a total of 26 damage.
Brotherfucker.
Just
Wait,
for the
let
people
me-
watching this
Let me
later.
add the plus 4 from the plus the 1d4 from.
From the blessing. Oh, shit. Fucks.
So for the first attack, it's plus 2. So that's what was the total
Or
I gave you?
more. That's what's 26 goes to 30. 30.
No, wait. The so I rolled a 2. The first attack got a plus 2.
It's that will be multiplied by 2 because it's the first attack. That is
No, because it's a
critical.
bonus. It's a bonus. It's a bonus, not
It's a bonus,
not
so
the
it
base
applies
damage.
flatly on top. So, still, we
The
would be
second
talking
attack
a
is another
grand-
plus 2.
Well, it still is a 30.
So it's a total of 30 damage.
Okay. So you hit her. In his wild flailing, you see that Zoro connects with something, and before his sword has even time to enter the flesh, he's already turning around and just doing a completely 180 arc on the other side of his body to hit again. Now, Snakes don't really scream, but you definitely hear a loud burbling noise somewhere under the surface. However, before I resolve this one, Amadeus, are you going to do any attacks of opportunity here?
Yes, I am. I'm looking at the spells that I'm going to use. I'm going to go with Chill Touch.
You can use spells as attacks of opportunity, can't you?
Oh no, you're right. It's an attack. It's
I think you could use the ability on your staff in this case, rather than just whack her on top. Because I think that counts as an attack.
Okay, so I could use the drain life
drain.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that then. Okay, so should I throw the dice? This is an attack. It's an attack, right? I have to touch her.
I think it counts as a magical attack. So yeah, you would have, in this case, you would have to do that.
Okay, come on.
It's blur.
Can you see the 20 there? Can you see it? Come on, motherfucker. Let me unblur this bitch.
I'll take it on faith.
No, don't take it on faith. Here it is.
Oh yeah, I know. No, yeah, it's a 20. Notified. All right.
And
It's a hard dice to read.
You may roll the damage and do it twice.
It's 4d6, so that would be like 8d6?
No, 4d6,
No, 4d6
multiply the result
by
by 2.
Okay, this. Ok, debería jugarme el 5, definitivamente.
Oh goddamn! So that's another that's another
21,
21.
42 in total. That's 42
Papi, son
in total.
5, 10, son 21 por 2. Son 44. ¿Cuánto fue que me pegó?
Te había pegado 27. O sea, te curaste con
Bitch.
tu madre.
Damn.
Okay.
Se le cobró intereses el fit.
So
Yo
here's
te lo
the
dije,
thing.
Leonard, lo ideal es chuzos y chopo, marico. Chuzos y chopo.
So here's the thing, right? Swords flash, magic. You like stab the blood with your staff, and there's a sound of a detonation underwater as the giant snake's life essence is drawn into the wizard, who immediately looks as if he had taken no damage at all. All the issue with the bandering of magic before, that's away. So here's what's going to happen. Initially, I was going to make her tail swipe the both of you across the room. Call that a Constitution saving throw to avoid, flat damage, but to avoid being thrown. You've just scared her so much that I am going to forego attacking, and she is instead going to move half of her movement speed under the water, use a object interaction to drag the giant corpse off from the side and into the pool, and then use the rest of her movement. So just to let you know, she has done a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10. The form of Agiljib reforms away from you towards the entrance of the pool, and she now looks battered. She looks like she's taken hits, whereas before she was the regal shape of health. She's got a crazy look in her eyes. The next person on the initiative list is the Legionnaires, if I'm not mistaken.
Doesn't she take? No, that's when you are disengaging with someone, passing by someone that you generate.
It's when you
opportunity attack.
leave their threat area. So when you exit their space, that's when they get to hit you. She passed by, and she already got hit with attacks of opportunity when she left both of the guys.
Yeah, no, I just
White
I
Orchid
kept in-
didn't take an opportunity attack.
She looks at you and goes, "With these?" And you see her manicured nails.
Yeah, it's a 4D. 4D.
It's like, sure.
Stupid.
That's a
I
threat.
was- I
I
was-
hate you.
She breaks a nail off. Like,
Plant
fuck.
noises! Plant noises!
So,
Okay, I'm gonna go get something to drink, but before I go, guys, my advice: burn that fucking body or take it out of the blood pool. Don't let it go into the blood pool on your turn. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
actually, why don't we take a quick smoking break? I've just made myself a cigarette, and we've been playing for a minute. It's good to do some proper combat for a while, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. 5-minute break, and we'll be right back with you.
All right,
Just-
see you.
Just gonna turn the sound to the stream off. Whew. Can you still hear me? Testing, testing, test. Oh no, I'm still hearable. Testing, testing, testing. Fuck it. I don't know how to change it right now. I'm starting to get real tired. So I'm just gonna mute myself and back as soon as I finish that cigarette. Just one moment. Gonna pee real quick. Be right back. Okay, we're back. So, gentlemen, where were we?
Because he's on his phone.
Oh, have we lost Vito?
He went to do something.
Oh shit, are we losing people?
What?
You're muted, baby.
Yeah, I was trying to mute and click the can.
Rick, you're muted.
No, he's not.
No.
No, I can hear it.
Can you
Hello?
hear me now?
We can hear you now. Okay. All right. So, next on the initiative order are the remaining legionnaires. So, the guy that's still inside the pool is going to make essentially a willpower check, a wisdom saving throw to see what he does with himself, because he's now missing the skin on one arm and not in a good position. That's a 7. You see that this guy here in the pool, one of the two that's not dead, actually says, fuck it, and throws his sword into the pool and says, spare me, please. The other 3 are going to have a look around, and Agile Jib says to them, throw the pots. They're going to move as a group away from the wizard. So they've used one of their movement. I'm now going to make 3 strength checks. See if they're able to do this. First one's a 19. So out of the 3, 2 of them are able to do it. They move. Fuck. Just a moment. 1, 2, 3, which is their allotted movement. No, this one stays here. And these 2 are able to roll their jars all the way up to the pool and dump it. You see that when they fall over, the jars are filled with already processed crystals of royal blood, which pour into the pool. The entire thing begins to glow a bright red. That's all that's going to be with them. Now, Zuruk, that's your turn.
Okay. So, Agile Jib is in the mist, right?
Yep.
Right in the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
How much can she see?
Oh, it's not impeded visibility. It only counts as cover, so everybody gets a +2 to AC, but you're able to see the people inside. Same as you.
Because since I have blur active, I am a little bit more difficult to see. Technically, right?
Why the witch is so close of me?
Because she's trying to get away from the other two.
He's waiting for you to enter her fluids and explode her.
Oh my. I won't deny nor confirm that claim. So what are you gonna do?
Okay. Can't. Okay. So I'm going to, of course, go for the basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens if I get out of the pool?
I guess you'd have to do it to see.
Fuck it. I have blur, so I can still negate disadvantage. And I fucking swing.
Go for it.
So at this point, Suruk is between bloodlusted and drunk.
Absolutely.
So he goes. Imagine this clumsy in water walking, but a little bit maniacal. So,
oh yeah, like Aragorn moving through the river, only like really fucked up. Like I'm gonna get
yeah, like with rabies.
Aragorn.
Okay,
with
since I am
rabies.
in the pool,
I don't hate
do
it.
I keep regenerating health or just that one time?
Only the one time.
Okay. Alright, first swing. The first one is a 9 plus 7. That's a 16, doesn't hit, right?
Actually, sorry. Hang on. 9 plus 7. No.
16.
No hit. No hit, unfortunately. As for the rule on the blood, you can continue to regenerate health. You have the sense that you would be able to do that willingly, but you would have to will that. Now
Okay.
that might have
Yeah,
consequences.
I'm not thinking clearly, so I probably don't notice that. Wait, you said that she no longer has mage armor. What is her AC right now?
17. Which I shouldn't
Okay.
tell you, but that's where it is at the moment.
Alright, second swing. Natural 20.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, well, no, I already called it. I'm not going to do that. Because it feels kind of scummy. I can still go back to the previous roll and add my... I didn't add the tactical mind that lets me push it. To make that a success, I just have to roll a d10. But I already called it. Doesn't... not gonna do that.
Roll that fucking crit, you asshole. He's rolling another crit. He's rolling another crit.
No. I'm not. I'm just rolling damage, but it's 11 on the die plus 7, 18. No, 11 in the die times 2 is 22 plus 7,
29.
Let's put
29
Uh-huh.
plus the blessing.
No, blessing only applies once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the rule for
Yes.
damage, for critical damage, is you roll all the damage.
Hey, Jean-Pierre is saying hi, you
All
guys. Sorry.
damage you're going to do. All the damage you're going to do with that attack is double. So that includes the die and the bonus.
Really?
That's the damage you're rolling. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So 11 plus 7
It's
is
18
18 times 2,
by 2, 32.
32.
36 actually.
Yeah, 36.
Fuck.
No mad people in here, eh?
You give the shotgun to the monkey. What are you crying for? You give the fucking shotgun to a monkey.
So this is the hit that I'll just lay it out right. You basically cut her from shoulder to nape. Like anybody who wasn't shape-shifting immortal would be dead by now. You see that she is like, you can see her ribs and her lung beating through the skin. Blood is everywhere right now. Oh boy. Oh, one last question. As I was saying, you are able still to absorb more blood and regenerate. Will you do that?
No.
Okay. Please make, in order to not do it, please make me a wisdom saving throw, difficulty 14.
Hey.
Yeah,
Flat,
you're
right?
injured right now.
Flat.
It's saving throw, so if you don't have
11.
So, here's what's going to happen. You can recover 1d20 points of damage, but you're also going to take 1d20 points of damage. So I'm going to make a roll, you're going to make a roll, and we're going to figure out the difference.
Okay.
That is 14 points of damage.
I got a 2.
that's 12.
So, literally, parts of your skin melt off. Like you don't know where it's coming from. You don't even feel it. It's like you are burning up from the inside with a power that is too much for anybody.
Okay. So help me with the math. So I healed 2, but got how much?
14. Therefore, you took a total of 12.
12. 18 plus 12
Is 30?
30. Okay, so I have 30 points of damage on me.
How much? What's your total HP?
50.
Not the best, not the worst. Taking some hits. That brings us down the initiative order to Nasser. How are you doing, Nasser? What do you want to do?
I want to keep looking how Sura just beat the shit for this witch. So I'm going to make some difficult terrain for her. I'm going to use entangle. Yeah, I'm going to create so difficult terrain on the witch.
Okay, so does that mean she needs to use double movement to move away, right?
Yeah, and she need to use a strength saving throw, so she's not restrained.
Okay, what's the difficulty on that?
I think the difficulty is 15.
That is a 10 plus 5. Unfortunately, meets it, beats it. Therefore, she just slithers around your grasping tendrils. You notice now that even though her top half has returned to a woman's form, from below she is a snake. So she's essentially a lamia at this moment. Snake pussy. God, that shouldn't have been a part of this game. Any other actions in your turn?
You should do something with the guy you have in front of you.
I'm just going to disengage to this guy here. Doing this.
Okay, you get out of melee range. So now that we are at the bottom of the order, here's what's going to happen. There is a sound of boots, and then somebody says, "Oh, lady!" as fucking Marius walks into the frame. You guys see a blonde dude being flanked by a couple of cohorts of soldiers enters the room. Just to make things very simple on me, assume that each one of these large tokens is actually 4 guys.
Okay, I just get scared. When you take a big guy into the room.
Oh, dang it. So assume each one of those is a group of 4 guys moving in formation. And now the distance is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's actually pretty goddamn long. So he's just going to move forward at a sedate pace, not running. Bring his legions with him. And he's going to cast that same artillery spell that he hit Murakhan at the start of all of this with. So that artillery spell has a shape. Let me just get a shape out from this here bitch. I'm just going to make it a circle for simplicity's sake. And I'll say... What's the maximum range on this? I think the maximum range on this actually... You can counter this, actually.
I counter it.
So it's 4th level, therefore I believe you have to roll. It's going to be a DC 12, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not
11.
mistaken,
It's 10 plus the 10 plus the.
Unless you spend the 4th level spell slot to just bat it away.
No, I'll just set 11, 12.
Yeah.
15. Natural. I'm not even gonna add my spell point.
That's perfect. You see that the guy's arm transforms into a piece of black liquid, and as he's about to, focus his will and throw it at a group of your friends, you go boom, and it immediately reverts back to nothing. For a moment, he doesn't have an arm, and then he has to make an effort of will to regrow one.
I look at him, I say, "Not today, babe."
He smiles, and it's the creepiest fucking thing you've ever seen. Oh,
but I wink.
He winks back. He gets an erection.
I said, "You and me, baby, ain't nothing but."
Oh, you look so good flayed over my mantelpiece. And with that, we're back on top of the order with Murakhan.
Okay. Where is the snake body that was into the jar?
So the body that was in the jar, I'm going to move the jar just to represent it. Be aware that it's underwater, and it's massive. This one is actually true to shape. So we're talking a creature that is gargantuan.
Oh, you guys didn't do shit with the body, right?
No.
No, we didn't have the time yet.
No, 2 of the legionnaires were able to throw jars of dice into the pool and made it, extra charged. Oh, by the way, this is covering White Orchid. I'm just gonna say it's here. so we can continue to see her.
Damn it, I will need to do too much to try to take it out. I don't think that even will be possible with my +2 on strength.
Oh no, don't you worry. Don't worry. I got it. I'll do something. Or you guys keep killing stuff.
Okay. I asked Jean if he will help me to fight because he's doing nothing.
What do you mean doing nothing? You're using my powers. What do you need me to do?
I need you to help me to fight.
What, should I just look?
Yeah, I have a pretty cool trick for you.
Oh.
And since I'm not using Hunter's Mark, I'm not using anything that requires concentration at the moment, so I can use Conjure.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to conjure Jin. I'm going to basically summon Jin, giving him a turn.
Oh, that's right. You gain the ability to summon him as an entity, right? As part of your ranger progression last time. Let's just pick a token down here. Here, this one looks very snaky-like, and kind of like Jin. You can place him. Oh, let's just bring that to front. Place him where you believe it is appropriate. He's a normal size summon, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
He says, well, I guess here we go, and just separates from your body while still allowing you to use your magic of shadows. And as he incorporates, he goes, oh God, is it that air pressure? I don't think I like being physical very much.
Don't worry, it won't take too long until we get the hell out of here. Okay. The stats for him are in the 328 page on the book.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you with them for now because it is nearing 12 p.m. Therefore, my concentration levels begin to drop.
Okay. And now I will shoot at. These guys already dropped the jars, so I'm going to shoot to the other guy that is still near the jars. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, I have 100 reach with the bow, so
go for it.
That should be. Let me just check here, and I will use magic. I will use magic weapon. No, I will add the. Where is the dreadful strike into this shot? No, I will use magic weapon first. Yeah, I will use magic weapon first. That's 1 plus to the damage. That's a natural 20.
Is there Question: is there any way that you will deal less than 10 points of damage if you roll this?
Yeah, I could get less than 6 in the die. It's a D8.
I mean,
But remember,
It's one
you're
D8
hitting
plus-
crit, so it's double.
Yeah. If
And
I
then-
get
and
1,
then bonuses
that would be-
apply on top.
okay. No, wait. It will
So
be
double bonuses, double dice.
Yeah, no. It will be at least 10.
Fucking these two guys disintegrate. You tell me how your weapon fucking kills them.
Wait,
you,
them. Shooting at one.
Damn, I just shoot into
Oh,
the
you-
guy that is still with the jar to be thrown.
Oh right, but he took damage before, so he's absolutely weaker than 10 points of HP. Therefore, you leave him a greasy smear against the stone of the jar.
Okay. Can we
He
make
looks
it
like
that the shoot pierce this guy and this one? Just to keep clean, just to clean the chunguitos.
I mean,
Please.
mechanically, does it work like that? No. Is it cool?
No.
Yes. I like to imagine that it's like if a cockroach met an Irish tap dancer. You know, the sounds of Ireland occur in the air as two men are completely erased by an arrow moving with, fucking Doppler effect going like, and there's just the Tarantino blood explosion all over the place. Those two guys are dead as shit. Normally I would put a token on top of them, but we can keep track of who's dead and who's not. Anything else on your turn?
I think I don't have any more actions, but I can tell Jean to attack the beach.
Okay, if it's within his turn, go for it. I think he can do it if he moves 1, 2, 3. He can attack diagonally.
Yeah.
Therefore, he can try to get an attack off. Roll for it.
Okay, this is okay, it's just one attack with breath weapon. No, this is melee attack. It's just one.
Roll to hit. Her DC is a 17.
Wait. It have reach of 10 feet, so it doesn't need to be there. It can attack from here.
Okay.
Is he rolling with advantage or not?
It
No.
would have to be from here, I believe. Because otherwise it would hit, what's his
But
name, Nasser?
the thing, well, no, it doesn't apply to her. Okay, never mind.
And this
So it's a DC 19 to hit because it's inside the cloud. So +2. Go for it.
okay. Bonus equal to your spell attack modifier. This is 5. So this will be a 20 in total. It's not a critical.
That actually hits.
And this is 1d6 plus 4 plus the spell level. Damn it. This is 4 plus 7 is 11.
Okay, she's looking fucked up as a torrent of shadows with heat that comes from some dimension in particular takes yet another chunk of her flesh, like she is barely holding it together, physically speaking, as Jin lets go with his breath weapon. Hey, I did it, boss!
Good
And
job,
with that-
kiddo.
With that, we're gonna move down to Agile Jib on the order. And I'm going to say this. She is trying to get out of this situation. I'm actually going to make 2 rolls that are opposed, and I'm gonna try to, I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna move my camera so that we can see, so you can see that I'm gonna do this out in the open, okay? I want you to see the rolls as they happen. This will be my little box of doom. Now let me just...
You're gonna have to turn off the filter.
I can do that. Just a moment, just a moment. This is going to be the roll of doom for tonight. So, Marius is going to look at Agile Jib and say something to her in a different language from common. He's going to say, hazlo ahora, o tu familia nunca verá el final de mi reino. That's an intimidation roll. That's a 6 on the first. That's an 8 with advantage, and his plus 6 to intimidation, that is a 14. So Agile Jib has a plus 3 on wisdom. She needs an 11 on her roll. That is a 16. That could have gone worse. So instead of casting what she was supposed to cast, she is going to retreat. I'm just gonna move things here.
Does that generate an opportunity attack for me?
It does. She is going to retreat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just be aware that... Just go for it.
First swing.
Wait, I just wanna know. The one he's trying to intimidate her.
Into doing something. So she's going to use the run action to just get away as far as she
Okay,
can.
I got an 18 on the die. Plus 7.
I am asking because I can redirect intimidation and fear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Curious. But, yeah, I mean, the
To any
roll
creature
failed.
I see.
So the
Okay.
roll failed.
Yeah, she didn't get intimidated. Okay.
Alright, for damage, we are going with a... God damn it. 7 plus 7 is 14. I don't add the blessing, right?
No, not at this point.
Okay, so 14.
Holy shit. So, as she gets to the middle of her... so she runs all the way, takes the hit. You're able to tear off yet another chunk of flesh from her tail, and she looks deeply, deeply fucked up as she gets closer to Marius and says to him, I will never commit such an act, not under pain of death. And she gets away that distance. And that's going to be her turn. And then that brings us to Amadeus.
There's
Okay.
conflict in
Amadeus.
the paradise.
How much can I walk? What's the distance?
So each one of the red squares is difficult terrain, so that takes 10 out of your movement, but you would be able to get out of the pool in one movement. So just imagine you have one less square than usual. You only have...
No, I can't. I only have 3 if I move inside the pool.
You can move
Is that
3,
correct?
yeah. Yes. If you have
So I
30
can
movement
move-
speed, that's it.
Okay, so I can move. Fuck. What? It doesn't let me move.
Zoom in.
You want me to move
okay.
you? Oh, are you
Hey,
maybe...
hold on.
Are you locked?
No, it just needs to zoom because if you're too far, it clicks it on the cloud.
Oh, it's not allowing me to
Oh.
move him either.
There you go. 1, 2. Where's this guy?
That's Uruk.
1, 2, 3. Here. Okay. And I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth, and I'm gonna use Twin Spell, which allows me to cast it twice.
Oh shit, this is that combo you've pulled out before. This is a motherfucker, isn't it?
Yes, and I'm gonna do it D12 dices on 20-foot cube center point, which is gonna be 1. Ah, fuck. 1 is gonna be the fuck is it? Okay, 1 is gonna be right under her, and the other one is gonna be
Right under Marius.
yes.
Okay. So that just does a shitload of damage whether you dodge it or not, right? Let me know, like, give me numbers.
So fountain churn erupts to 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or a half a successful one. Additionally, the ground area terrain until
Your sound is breaking up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
fuck?
it's so what's the saving throw again?
dexterity.
So let's see. So Marius rolls a 20 on the dice. And
Okay.
her,
Yeah, half
she
damage.
rolls a 13 with a +4. So that's a 17. Does that pass?
Okay. Well, the difficulty for the spell is
It's your
Sure.
spell
10
save
plus-
DC. So that's your wisdom plus your proficiency.
wisdom plus proficiency. Hold on. Wisdom or intelligence?
Wow,
Because I use
I'm not
spell
sure.
with intelligence. It's intelligence, I
Yeah.
think, because
I think so, maybe.
okay. Well, my spell is a 7. My proficiency
Hello?
plus 10.
Your audio is cutting out a whole bunch.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The fuck's going on?
Is your microphone in your earphones?
Yes.
Because it's probably they're running out of battery. If that's the case.
Yeah.
It would tell me on the earphone. Trying out starts beeping. Maybe it's my internet. Anyhow, it's 7. It's my spell.
It cuts.
So-
It cuts right as you're speaking the number.
So it's a 17, isn't it?
Yeah.
So she meets it, which means they both take half damage. So roll your damage, and let's cut it by half.
Yeah. 17. It's just the spell ability or the proficiency.
No, the spell ability is your proficiency plus your intelligence bonus. So these two give 7, right? Because your
Yeah,
intelligence
that's-
should be around +4 right now, and you should have +3 your proficiency.
No, puppy. My intelligence is 24. My intelligence.
Motherfucker!
Yes,
Oh,
my
shit.
intelligence modifier alone is +7. I'm a proficiency 20.
That's the thing with being a reborn archmage. You're just kind of OP by default, so she does take full damage. I'm gonna let you know now. I'm gonna let you know right now. She's got 26 points of HP left.
It's
She was
3d12s, right? 3d12s.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you might hit it.
Okay, this is an 8. This is a 12. That's 20. and a 10. That's 30.
That's 30.
30 points of damage.
You beat the shit out of her.
So she gets impaled
So-
in the fucking stone.
So, the stones, soaked in blood as they are, listen to your voice and become an impenetrable maze of spikes that not even all of her sinuous beauty, dexterity, intelligence, and grace allows her to escape. And all of a sudden, the body of a half-snake, half-woman is thrust out of the river of blood and into the air. Finally, something vital has gone, and you see how the life drains out of her eyes. Agile Jib is dead. That's an incredible turn. That's an incredible turn.
Okay, so that was a 30. For Marius, that's half. So he takes 15.
Noted.
Yeah, my problem was not Algel Jeep, actually.
So here's what happens, right? I'm going to briefly... So briefly, our initiative order is going to break because you're going to see something happen. First of all, as Agile Jib dies, it's as if Marius and his men begin to give off smoke. Something was being interchanged between these people. Second, Marius is going to pull out his sword. That's the first time you see him actually pull out the weapon. And you notice it's got a cable. The cable goes back to a little pack on his, sort of on his, waist.
His hip? Okay.
He's going to pull the cable. Immediately, it's as if, much like when Zorok casts Blur, he is all of a sudden an after image of himself. You're able to see the bones of him. You're able to see his brain as if he's being unmade, but also, it's a weird like transparency effect. And you said we had difficult terrain here, right? So I'm going to let you know Marius may be very powerful, but he moves at a fairly normal speed. So I'm going to see if the distances fit. 10, 20, 30. That's doubled, right? Then he's going to because he's going to use the run action, that allows him to finish this space here. 1, 2, 3. Enough space. You see a very wild look in his eyes as he looks at you, the group, and says, "There were easier ways to do this, but I'm gonna have fun anyhow." He removes the silver rings on the sides of his mouth. You see that his mouth is completely slit all the way up to the ears, and he begins to eat Agile Jib's body.
The fuck?
So he's not going to be able to eat enough of it in a single turn. I hope he only has a single turn. So he has broken his initiative order. That actually has other consequences for him later on down the line, because that's what these people do. So his soldiers are not going to move with him. All right? That means that the next person on the initiative line is White Orchid. So she is going to look at you and say, "Who is fastest?"
That will be me.
Yeah, but you're at the bottom end of the initiative. I got one... No, wait. You can cast haste on more than one person, can't you? Just a moment.
How am I at the
Haste.
bottom?
I can be the
This is
faster
the
if I
thing.
propose myself.
Third level, a willing creature that you can do. Only one person, unfortunately.
Okay, so by virtue of positioning, it's either me or Nasser. Leo, what is your movement?
My movement is 13, I think, but I can be faster if I shift to a faster animal.
Yeah, but shifting takes a turn, right?
It's an
It does.
action.
Well, it's an action, but
So-
that does mean you probably wouldn't have enough actions left. So haste essentially it doubles your movement speed, or words. So choose a willing creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the target's speed is doubled. It gains a +2 bonus to AC, and it has advantage on dex throws, and it gains an additional action on each of its turns. That action can be used only to take the attack action, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action. When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn, as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it.
So give that bonus to me because I can. My plan was already to get out of the pool, to get out of difficult terrain, and charge at the motherfucker.
Right. So
I just
she does
have
it.
a question. Why am I at the bottom of the initiative?
I mean, as in because you are at the very top, you will act later.
Okay, I see.
So, yeah, that's what happens for the moment. So she hits Zorok with a haste spell. If you were on coke before, I don't even know what combination of drugs to use to describe what you're on right now.
Coque guampole.
Oh shit, I'm
Do
bleeding.
you guys remember?
Huh? It's the
Do
matter.
you guys remember the movie? Do you guys remember?
We
Sorry,
gotta
man.
do something about your audio.
¿Se acuerdan de la ardilla de vecinos peligrosos?
Ajá.
¿Se acuerdan cuando se toma el Red Bull?
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
That's Zork right now.
Only with a big ass sword.
Okay. So I get out of the pool,
You do?
and so I have twice the movement.
Yes. I just want to clarify mechanically what's happening here. Marius has a lot of health, but he is currently fading and just losing HP on time, right? He is also eating Agile Jib's body. If you're not able to deal a certain amount of damage, he may finish and do something with that.
9. So what do I want to do? I want to tackle him and get him away from Agile Jib's body.
So that's going to be an opposed grapple check then.
I want to add that I am running and I want to both like impale him with the sword and keep running.
Oh, not sure if we have the exact rules for that. Shit. I mean, yeah, it's gonna... Here's the thing. I'll allow you to make an attack roll. If you hit, then we can do an opposed strength check to see if he stays in place. Because he might just get skewered. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what's my difficulty?
Roll to hit first. I'm letting you know Marius has a base 20 AC.
Is this flat or with advantage?
I think
I'm out of the pool.
You count disadvantage, yeah. Even if you're out of pool, you're still high.
Okay.
And there is a distraction.
Here we go. So it's a 6 plus 7.
So that's a
That
13.
is 13. Let me roll d10 with tactical mind.
Do with advantage?
Yeah. 10.
Okay, so that's
So that-
one hit. Are you gonna do more than one attack?
Well, I can do 3 now. No, wait. I can do 4 attacks.
Yeah, that's right. You do have the extra action from haste.
Okay, so second attack is 13 plus 7. That hits. Third attack, 16 plus 7 hits. Last attack, 12 plus 7.
That's
19.
19. I still have one. This is my last bonus.
For the tactical line.
Yeah,
Go for it then.
it's a plus 4.
So that's all 4 hits then.
Or it.
Okay,
Oh,
so
shit.
I'm going to roll.
Oh, and I've run out of rolling papers. You guys are making me want to smoke.
1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. I'm gonna roll. What? 8 dice for full damage.
Fuck me. So I know you're going to be adding a shitload of bonuses after. I'm gonna lay it down.
No,
even.
just plus. Whoa. Yeah.
So if you're able to hit a grand total of 50 points of damage, you straight up cut Marius into pieces. He has more health than that. It's just that with the vanishing effect, he's also losing it very rapidly. That's what he did when he pulled the ripcord on time. It's a thing that the Romans do in this game. They fuck with the action economy, but it has costs.
All right. So we have 4 por 4,
Did you say?
Say.
16. A eso le sumamos 14,
30.
30. 7, 9,
48,
7,
6.
9. Ya va. 7, 9 y 3 son 12,
42.
más 14,
56.
56. So, to put it
Bye-bye,
simply,
Marius.
I just went full rabbit dog on this motherfucker. So imagine the cartoons where a cloud of cops show up at Tom from Tom and Jerry, beat the crap out of him and leave. Kind of like that, but it was not a cloud of cops. It was a cloud of orc.
So
Oh,
flies like a
Amadeus, that's
butterfly.
a new combo you have to keep in mind.
Sting like a bee.
See, like a bee, you dice like a fucking butcher.
God damn it. So the thing with Marius is that he is at the same time made out of physical body, but also this black goo, which I'm not going to sit down to explain right now. So instead of blood flying all over the place, it's these long streaks of like petroleum being streaked all around the room. And I just want you to imagine that from where he is standing all the way down to where the soldiers are, it's just a Jackson Pollock painting. As he eventually ends up just being a head biting into Agile Jib's head. And when he realizes he doesn't have a body, he lets go. His grinning skull, half translucent as it is, falls down to the ground.
I grab it, and as a bonus action, I just kick it out of the door.
When you do that, you see the skull laughing in sheer glee and joy. In the air, it turns into dust.
Is there... okay. Here's what I do now. I start walking to the body of Imogen or whatever her name is, or what's left of it. Just for the cinematics, let's say that the head is there.
Yeah, it's half eaten, but it's there.
Okay, I grab the head. Oh, while I'm walking, I'm just firebolting all these motherfucking legionnaires that betrayed us. They're not gonna live. Okay, and I grab the head and I start walking outside and grabbing it and showing it to everyone.
The sun begins to rise. The Roman soldiers begin to disappear into the air, almost as easily as they appeared from the mist. And the surviving noblemen of the city look at you and say nothing. It's all self-evident. And with that, we finish today's session of ORO.
I just want to say I let go my body. I just relaxed my body so much that I fell into the pool. Asking Awayarki, "You're okay? Are you alright, my lady?"
She goes, "I'm fucked up, but I'm okay. This is
All right.
This has not been a good month."
All right. So I drop the sword on the floor, and I just like sit and start to slowly lay down, looking up. Kind of like, you know, when high people are way too fucking high,
Yeah.
that they need to lay down.
Been there, done that, more than once.
Fuck.
As you look up,
And I
now
just
that the
shout
day-
into whoever is hearing me, "Make it stop!"
Why don't you roll me a d20 for divine intervention?
Okay. $14.
Unfortunately, 14 doesn't quite do it. But I will say this, as the sun comes up, you realize that part of the point of the pillars in the construction of this chamber is for light to finally reveal the ceiling. And you see that the ceiling of this entire room is a beautiful Sixtine Chapel style painting of the Empress when she was a woman, when she was a person. And from that thousands of year old past, she looks down on the lot of you with a beatific smile of acceptance. If nothing else, you've done quite all right. And that's the show for today. I'm just gonna pause the stream and maybe see if I can stop bleeding out of the side of my nose for no reason. Yeah, just maybe I think a little vein or something I had there that popped. And if anybody's oh shit, Maria David. I guess we had somebody here and then we lost them. I was too into the game. That's gonna be us for tonight, everybody, and